Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I'm here with a tag video today, and I was tagged by the lovely Clara Z. I will list her channel and video below of this tag. This tag was originally created by LV lover CC Karis, and yeah, I love both of them so much. I will link both of their videos below in case you wanted to see what they said. The challenge of this tag is to pick one item from any or all of the brands that you have in your wardrobe. I thought this would be a very fun tag to do, so thank you so much, Clara, for tagging me. But yeah, I went through my closet and I wrote down a couple dozen of brands I wanted to share with you, and yeah, it's gonna be a little bit long, and so I'll try to get through it as quick as I can. So definitely go grab a drink, grab a snack, and just sit back and relax, and let's just have a little fun with all of this. I just want to point out that some brands are a little bit easier than others because I only have like one or two things, whereas as I go down the list, it's gonna get harder because it's a brand that I like and therefore have been collecting a lot of the items for years. And the more you have in the brand, the more difficult it is to pick amongst them. So I will also try to include as much eye candy over here as I can. But when the item that I am sharing is not easily accessible or is not currently at this location, I will insert photos of me either wearing it or a stock photo of it. But yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna start off with an easy one, and it's easy because I only have one item from this brand, and it is a brand new to me this year, and it is what I'm wearing right now. This is the Vintage Alhambra from Van Cleef's and Arpels. I don't know if you can see it. It is the gray mother of pearl. I was gonna go into the store to get the white mother of pearl, but I tried this one on and I fell in love, and it's just unlike anything I have. It's not just pearl, but it actually changes colors depending on the lighting, and it's on a rose gold chain, whereas the white mother of pearl is on a gold chain, so that completely sold me. My husband actually graciously bought this for me as a gift, so yeah, my first piece, and very easy. It's gonna get harder though. The second brand I wanted to share with you is YSL, or Yves Saint Laurent. I have a few bags from this brand, but the one that I will pick is the shopping tote. Now, you might have seen this tote before if you've been to my channel. By the way, if this is your first time here, my name is Emily and I love handbags, as you can see from this list that I'm curating here. I would love for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell because I do a lot of videos on handbag comparisons, reviews, and unboxings. There's an unboxing coming up that I think a lot of you might be interested in. It's from Chanel. I also love travel, luxury, and fashion, so yes, definitely consider subscribing. All right, so this I've talked about before. It has been my work bag for a while. I actually got this one pre-owned and it is in such great condition. I throw my laptop in there, I throw everything in there. I also have an organizer in here as well. And I'll link this below. Actually, I'll link everything I talk about here below. But yeah, an organizer is great because then when you are holding the tote, it keeps its shape very well. And I also store it with the organizer in it to keep the shape of the bag. But otherwise, it's so low key. It's lightweight, but it's for an all leather bag. It's actually at a really good price point. So my pick for Saint Laurent. The next brand is Gucci, and I only have actually one bag. I wanted to get more, but I never got around to it. But the item I'm choosing is not a bag. It is rather a pair of shoes. These are my Brixton loafers, and a few of you have asked me about them before. I've had these for like years now, and they're still in great condition. There is a slight like indentation of where you bend your feet, but I mean that's part of a pair of shoes, right? It's all leather inside and out. It feels so luxurious. I love it. It's great pop of pink to any outfit. I could dress it up, I could dress it down. So comfortable. Really love this, and it actually, yes, takes the place of a bag. Next brand is Fendi, and it had to be my Fendi mini peekaboo. I got this when I was traveling in Australia, but I've been thinking about getting one of these forever, and I finally made the jump. I love this style, the top handle, with the little two compartment and the crossbody strap so much that I've been thinking about getting a Capucines from Louis Vuitton. But yeah, this one is in their Celeria leather, and the stitch is on the outside. You can see the whip stitch. It is beautiful. It has feet at the bottom as well, and I picked it in the asphalt gray color, which will go with everything. But yeah, I love this. Perfect size for me, and definitely my pick from Fendi. Next brand is Dolce Gabbana, and it had to be this beauty sitting right here. I've talked about this before. If you've seen my Instagram, you'll know that I wear this quite often. I actually wore it recently. If you don't currently follow me, my Instagram is clutchto carryall, and you'll see me wear most of these items here, and probably better there than here because then you can actually see it on and styled. But this is beautiful. I love this. This is the mini Sicily from Dolce Gabbana. But what I love about it, it's not just the shape and style of the bag, it's rather the art on it. So if you can see, it has these Italian tile designs. It is so beautiful. It's a work of art. I do not have a lot of loud things in my collection, but this is definitely one of them, and yet I can manage to pull it off with almost every outfit. So I love this, and yeah, definitely my pick from Dolce & Gabbana. Next up is the brand Celine. I actually don't have a lot of Celine bags. I do have a couple of vintage ones, and one that I've been loving a lot lately is this one right here. I actually used it recently, and it is this macadam print, or more like material. This is their coated canvas, and it has this Kelly-esque style, which is the top handle with a flap. It is on the bigger side. I would say it's more of a tote, but yeah, it's vintage, and I found it for a pretty good price. It is not in the greatest of shape, but there's still tons of life left on it. I love this look, and I actually like the vintage style of Celine more than the current style of Celine. So yeah. Next up, I'm gonna mix it up and put in a pair of shoes, and it is from the brand Jimmy Choo. I have, I think, 3 pairs of shoes from Jimmy Choo, and 2 of them I wore at my wedding. I am gonna insert the one that I would choose, and it is this beautiful turquoise color pair. I love turquoise. This is like a blue-green color. It was also my something blue for that day, so it kind of worked really well. It is beautiful. I cannot walk for long on it, but it definitely made it a very special pop of color on my wedding day. Going along with wedding, I have another pair of shoes, and this one's from Valentino, and I had to pick a pair of shoes, even though I have a couple bags from Valentino, because again, it was my wedding shoe. This one I did not plan to be my wedding shoe, but my husband bought it for me as my wedding present, so of course I wore it that day. It was beautiful. I love this. This one's actually something that I could see myself continuing to wear over time, so even if it, you know, it's a little bit out of date, or, you know, I'll still wear it. It's beautiful, and it's very sexy too. Next brand is Mulberry, and I have had a few bags from Mulberry over the years. Some I've sold, but you'll probably know which one I'm gonna pick because I have been wanting this bag since I was a teenager, and I've actually unboxed it recently on my channel, and it is no other than the Mini Alexa. Now this bag is, like I said, from many years ago. They re-released it this year, maybe end of last year, but anyway, this is the mini size, and I love it so much. I've been using it so much. This one is in this gorgeous brown color, and it has a really pretty braided handle as well. I have made 100 times more use out of this bag from putting a organizer in it. There, you can see, kind of see the organizer. It allows you to keep the shape, structure, organized things inside, but it also allows you to close this bag very easily. Without something in it and without the organizer, you cannot close this unless you like push it in, and like it could damage the bag. Now this organizer, many of you have asked me about, because I got it custom made, because at the time nobody was making this style of organizer for the Mini Alexa, but because so many of you have asked Zumoni to make the same style organizer, they've actually made it permanent on their website, so it's at a great price. And if you want an extra 20% off, I'll put the discount code right here. And yeah, I don't make anything off of it, but I thought I'd just share it with you so that you can save some money. The next brand I want to talk about here is Balmain. I love Balmain blazers, and I'm gonna pick this beautiful pink beige one. It is very versatile. I wear it with a lot of things. I can dress it up and down, but the tailoring on that jacket is just, oh, flawless. I did have to shorten the sleeves on mine a little bit just because I have shorter arms apparently, but everything else is perfect. Next, I have the brand Tiffany & Co. I actually have a few pieces of jewelry from them, but the one that I'm gonna choose is my Return to Tiffany double heart necklace. This is so dainty, and the reason why I'm choosing this one over the other ones that I have, Let me see, can you see it? And the reason why I'm choosing this over some of the other pieces of Tiffany jewelry that I have is because it is gifted to me from my sister for being a matron of honor at her wedding. And so it holds a lot of sentimental value, and it is also a very classic piece of jewelry from Tiffany, so it's just, yeah, can't go wrong with that. Okay, we're more than halfway there. The next brand I have is Prada, and it had to be this card holder. This card holder is made of saffiano leather, and it is very durable. It is gold. It is so gorgeous. But what I like about this for traveling is, and I always usually take this one with me, is that it comes with a big slip pocket where I can put my passport, but it also comes with a card case. This is made of the same material, and it's just a simple card case where you can slip cards in. So I can travel with this entire thing, and then I can take this out when I'm at my destination where I don't need my passport. And it's just very easy, lightweight, and durable. So yeah. The next brand is one of my favorites, and you'll know if you've been here before, but it's the brand Senreve. And it's really hard to pick this one because there are so many that I have that I love as well. But I'm gonna have to go with my first love from this brand, which is the Aria belt bag. I have here the chestnut color in pebbled leather, and it is a great bag where you can wear as a belt, as a sling, as a crossbody, as a shoulder bag, and it has a beautiful suede blue lining. It is also extremely durable. I love this style bag, and I don't know, I actually have not decided which color I would pick because I also have it in a light blue color, and I might be getting a special color soon, but we'll see. Anyway, it's definitely got to be the Aria belt bag. The next brand I want to talk about is one of my favorite dress brands, and it is Zimmermann. Zimmermann is one of the brands that I have the most dresses from. I've collected them over the years, and the one that I would probably pick is this one right here. It is one that I have purchased from Australia, which is where the brand was founded, so it's kind of got like a cool sentimental value to it when I purchased it there. And yeah, but all of their dresses are beautiful. The design, the cutting, everything is just gorgeous. And I have a few linen ones as well. They do really well in the summertime. Going on with some more clothing, I have a Burberry piece. I immediately think of, you know, the puffer jackets, or like the things that have the Burberry checks on it, so like scarves, but I think the one that I have to pick here is the trench coat, but it's in the wool trench coat, not the rain trench coat. And the reason why is because I bought this when I was in England, and since that's where they're founded, I thought that would also be extra special. But yeah, I love this coat. I actually did not have to get it tailored. It fits perfectly. It is warm, it is unique, it is just perfection, and I can't wait to wear it again coming fall and winter time. The next brand is a Max Mara, and again, I have another coat. This one is very different than the Burberry one in that it is not structured at all, and it's a wrap coat. This one goes so well with dresses because if I have shorter dresses, it can just like kind of sit right on top. You can wrap it, you can tie it in the back so it kind of opens out like a, you know, waterfall drape-like coat. It's beautiful. It's also in the most softest, gorgeous wool, cashmere wool, and so yeah, I love this one very much. Next up, I have the brand Chloe. Now, Chloe, I've had a very, very strong love relationship with a few years ago. There hasn't been too many things that caught my eye. I did get a straw bucket bag, a huge tote bucket bag recently, and I really like that one, but I think if I had to pick one, I would pick the Nile. The Nile is gorgeous in that it had a beautiful ring jewelry design at the front, which you can use as decoration or you can use as a handle. It also comes with a removable and adjustable crossbody strap, and the look of it is just very unique, I think. So I also happen to bring this one on my honeymoon, so it holds, again, special meaning for me. So again, that's why I'm gonna pick that Nile bag for my pick from Chloe. Okay, the next brand is fairly new to me. I've just found out about it this year, but nonetheless, it is something that I love a lot, and it is the brand Marie de la Roche. I have talked a lot about this brand this year because it is sort of like my best find of the year, and it is this Octavio bag. Now, this bag is very water resistant, it's not waterproof, but it's water resistant. It is durable. It does not color transfer. It's amazing. It's also very versatile. It could be, right now it's set to be as a backpack, but it can also be a crossbody. It could be a one shoulder, it could be a sling, it could be a top handle. It could be so many things. And it fits so much in it that it's so unique. I cannot speak enough good things about it. But yeah, I also happen to have a discount code for this one as well. It is MLoves. You save $75 off. But yeah, I love this one, and I also have a review on it. So if you want to hear me rave more about it, then check it out. I'll link it below. All right, now comes the final four, and these four are the hardest because these are my favorite brands, top favorite brands, and I also happen to have a lot of items from them because of that. So this is where it got really hard for me. So let me just start off with the brand. Let's do Hermes. Hermes, I've surprisingly had a lot of items and different types of items since I have started my, I guess, journey, if you will, last year. I've definitely purchased a couple things here and there before last year, but since last year, that's when I really started to get to know the brand. Since then, I've had, you know, homeware, I've had scarves, silks, shoes, jewelry, and of course a bag. And so it quickly added a ton of things to my collection, which I love all of. And I mean, I've been using this pillow, oh, so good. But if I had to pick one, it had to be a bag, of course, because I love my bags, and the craftsmanship on this mini Constance is just perfection. I mean, it is structured but soft. It is small, but it could fit a lot. Just everything has been thought about so much. The highest quality material. It is beautiful. I would love to own another Hermes handbag in the collection soon, but I am glad I don't have one right now because it would have made this video very difficult to pick between this one and another bag, say like the Kelly or the Birkin. But since I only have one bag, it made it a lot easier, and so I'm going with the Constance 18. Next brand on the list is Dior. Now Dior, I have had a few bags as well as shoes, but in terms of the one that I'm gonna keep, it has to be the mini Lady Dior. Now this bag is currently jam-packed full because I used it today, but it is in the most gorgeous pink. This is the Lotus pink, and my husband bought this for me for my birthday one year, and so it holds even more sentimental value. And I just love the shape, the size. I love the color, and yeah, it is tiny, but it can fit a bunch of things. It's also very structured, and I love structured bags, as you can tell from most of the ones I've shown here. But yes, if I had to pick one, it would be this mini Lady Dior. All right, we have two left. I think you can probably guess what these two brands are that are remaining. Okay, so let's go with Chanel first. Chanel is one of my favorite handbag brands. I actually don't own anything else besides handbag and SLGs from Chanel, although at some point I might get into their shoes or maybe ready to wear, I don't know yet. But I don't think this will come as a surprise, but the pick from Chanel for me would be my first Chanel bag, which is this one. This is the medium large classic flap in the black caviar leather silver hardware. I bought this one from the Rue Cambon store in Paris, so it just holds so many good memories. I've never wavered from this bag. Anytime we do something with this tag that has to do with a bag, an item from Chanel, it always had to be this one. So I will be trying to do a comparison of all my classic flaps or flap bags from Chanel, because I think some of you have asked to do a comparison between the medium size and the small size, but I also think a mini size might be helpful. So yeah, stay tuned for that. All right, and the very last brand on my list, thank you for making it this far. If you're still here, thank you for your support. The last brand had to be Louis Vuitton. Now, Louis Vuitton is the first luxury handbag that I've ever purchased, and I also purchased it in Paris at the Champs-Elysees store. But the item that I'm choosing today is not my first Louis Vuitton bag, but it is rather my most current Louis Vuitton bag purchase, my newest Louis Vuitton bag purchase. And if you have seen that unboxing this year, you'll know that the handbag is none other than the Petite Malle. Now, it might come as a shock because I have had many of these tag videos before and I never talk about this. One, because it's new, but two, it's not very versatile. It cannot fit a lot. I know. It is extremely expensive for what it can do, but this is sort of the epitome of Louis Vuitton. It's what Louis Vuitton himself started off as, which is a trunk maker. And this has all of the features that the trunks have in this bag. So yes, while it cannot fit a lot, while it is very expensive, while it's very heavy, I'm still gonna choose this because it reminds me that what I love about the brand, the craftsmanship, as well as the history, the heritage. I don't use this very often. I have used it recently, but even when I'm not using it, it could sit here somewhere in this room as a decoration. There's a recent event that I attended from Louis Vuitton that I made a vlog for, and I've learned so much more from there about the history and the craftsmanship that goes into this. It's so interesting that none of their trunks have any hinges, but yet it's durable enough and it is so seamless that I never even think about it, you know? But yeah, no hinges. There is this gusset side part, but other than that, no hinges. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, this is my pick. It might come as a shock, but yes, I love this bag a lot and I'm glad I finally got it this year after having it so many times on my wish list. And that's it. I'm gonna tag a few ladies below. If you guys haven't done it, I would love to see what you guys choose. If you have not done this tag yet but would like to, definitely do it and tag me because I would like to see what you have chosen and yeah, your goodies in your closet. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.